we're going to solve this log question, and we're actually going to do another one right after it. And we're going to do it without a calculator. So these are quite simple if you know the rules, and your teacher will either provide them or you have to memorize them. So our first log rule here that we want to know is log base A xy is equal to log base A x plus log base A y. Okay, so I'll rewrite that over here so we can have it readily available. So log with base A x times y is equal to log base A x plus log base A y. Okay? So basically we have something that looks like this, and we want to get it to something that looks like that on the left. So we can rewrite this then as log base 6 9 times 4, which we know is log base 6 36. Okay, so per our proof on the left, we can rearrange that log expression to look something like that. Now, if you recall, I'll use this color, keep it consistent. If you recall, we know that, and this is kind of day one log stuff, we know that y is equal to b to the power of x if x is equal to log base b y. So what did I just do there? I just wrote the same thing two different ways. The top way is the more traditional way, in exponential form. Bottom way is logarithmic form. Okay, so if we know this proof to be true, then that means we can rewrite this equation, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to solve this question. We're trying to find what this equals, right? So let's rewrite it to something that looks a little bit more familiar for us. So base 6, right there, equals 36 and some missing exponent, which is reflected in our x, right? Well, we know that 6 times 6 equals 36, so 6 squared equals 36. Therefore, 2 is equal to log base 6, 36. And that's our answer, right? Our final answer is equal to 2. And it's just that simple. Really just rearranging the expressions and knowing the rules will get you the answer pretty quickly. Let's look at another example really quickly. We have log base 5, 15, minus log base 5, 3. So with this rule, it's similar, but not quite the same. The log rule states that log base A of x over y is equal to log base A x minus log base A y. So once again, we have something that looks like the right side, and we want to get it into something that looks like the left side. So we can follow this. Follow this proof and just go log base 5, 15 over 3. And we know that that is equal to log base 5, 5. Okay, now revisiting exponential versus logarithmic form. I'll write it again. Y is equal to bx, that is the same as x, equal to log base b y. So that is what we have right now. We want to get it into something that looks a little bit more familiar because it'll help us evaluate this. Oops. So 5 is our base to some exponent, and we know that that's equal to 5. Well, we know that that's 1, because 5 to the power of 1 is 5. So therefore, 1 is equal to log base 5, 5. And that's our answer. Okay, so like I said, this is really just about knowing the log rules. Manipulating the equation is something that works for you and a bit more familiar. And if your teacher doesn't provide these, then you'll have to memorize them. And here's the second proof we used. Okay, I'll zoom out. You can pause the video and see the work we did here. Thanks for watching.